As the Avengers Endgame movie looms over the horizon, the inevitable rematch between the Hulk and Thanos is set to take place within Endgame, only this time having a quantum realm suited up Hulk battle against Thanos. But the question is, with the Hulk now having the experience and knowing what it's like to fight Thanos and losing, what are the odds of the Hulk having to fight Thanos again and winning going to be when comparing Thanos now that he has all 6 of the Infinity Stones and having to battle against the Avengers now, who are more than prepped against Thanos now that they have the experience in having to fight him before? With the Hulk now having to be confirmed in battling Thanos again, what are the odds this time of the Hulk actually surviving? As of course, before we begin, if you are a fan of Marvel and comics and want to be kept up to date and in the loop with all latest involving Marvel, then don't forget to go on ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn on all notifications to never miss a single video, and slap a like down below if you guys are excited to see what's going to come in the Avengers Endgame movie, as one of the latest sets of Funko Pops revealed that Hulk will in fact be battling against Thanos, as of course we get to see Hulk in the quantum realm suit. But with the Hulk having to have a new appearance, does this mean that anything is changed? And the answer to that question is yes, and that's all solely due to the experience that Hulk had prior in battling Thanos. Now, it's confirmed by the Russo brothers that Thanos is very ruthless when it comes to combat. In fact, Thanos, even without the Infinity Gauntlet, has been confirmed to be able to utterly one-shot Hulk, as we've seen in Avengers Infinity War.
Was Thanos only able to beat Hulk because he had the Power Stone, or is he just that powerful?
I would say that he's just that powerful. I mean, you didn't see him actively use the Power Stone in the fight. Hulk is obviously very powerful, but he's a little mindless in his fighting style. It's aggressive, it's pummeling. Thanos is the Genghis Khan of the universe. He's a very skilled fighter, equally as strong. So when you put those two up against each other, the more skilled fighter is going to win ultimately, which is why Hulk has a moment where he overpowers Thanos, but ultimately Thanos is smarter.
But now with the Hulk having that experience and with Thanos having all 6 of the Infinity Stones, what does this mean for the Hulk? As I do want to go on ahead and emphasize that in the Avengers Infinity War movie, the Hulk wasn't afraid in battling against Thanos after he had lost, but more or less refused in helping Banner and the rest of the Avengers fix their problems, as we understand the Hulk in the Avengers Endgame movie is going to finally be rational and reasonable with Bruce Banner in merging their minds together in creating Professor Hulk. And with that being said, his fighting style could be dictated based on the overall merger itself, but even then, what gave Thanos the upper hand against Hulk in their first battle was tactics. Thanos is more of a superior fighter than the Hulk. Even if he somehow is weaker, his overall tactical skill far surpasses that of the Hulk's. Even if the Hulk is labeled as a brute and could be stronger by comparison, Thanos is still more of a smarter fighter in having to approach every situation in a very logical manner. As in my own subjective view, I do want to see the Hulk actually have vengeance towards Thanos and beating him into the ground. However, I do believe that the Hulk will be gunning for Thanos in this movie. However, he won't be acting alone. I do think that Bruce will be coaching the Hulk through that fight in order to keep him from either A, losing control, and B, controlling his anger. Only then could the Hulk have a rational chance of winning if he is under the guidance of Bruce Banner in dictating the pace of the battle. We've seen the Hulk before battle against Thanos and what that ended up being like by the very end, so the Hulk does not want to put himself in that predicament again. So by having Bruce Banner coach him and aid him throughout that battle is the only way I think the Hulk is going to survive. However, at the same time, there is that chance that we may end up getting World Breaker Hulk by the end of this movie, and I think for that to happen, something major needs to be involving the Hulk and someone else that sets him off into such a mode to where he loses all forms of consciousness, all forms of cognitive thoughts, and sets him off into this rage to where finally we get to see the incarnation of World Breaker Hulk within the actual MCU. Of course, a lot of us have been waiting for a standalone Hulk movie for such a long time, so what better way to introduce that than by introducing World Breaker Hulk? But even then, if World Breaker Hulk were to be introduced introduced, there has to be a narrative in which suits Bruce Banner and the Hulk for that to happen. I do think that by the very end we aren't going to see that against Thanos, but I will say, in my own opinion, I still think that Thanos is going to win. As much as I want to see the Hulk beat Thanos into the ground and having to choke him and attempting to remove his Infinity Gauntlet from him, I simply don't see it happening while Thanos still has all 6 of the Infinity Stones. If by some chance the Avengers are able to somehow remove that, only then do I think the Hulk has a much better chance in having to stand up against Thanos now that he doesn't have the gauntlet. Which at the same time, let's not forget that Edward Norton's Bruce Banner actually trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in order to help control his anger. And this in and of itself would be a huge advantage for the Professor Hulk character in the second round against Thanos if they want to incorporate that kind of style in allowing Hulk to edge out Thanos when it comes to outpacing and surprising him during the course of combat. Which really, by the end of all of this, we're going to have to wait and see what happens, but I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. Between the Hulk and Thanos, who do you guys think is going to emerge the winner during their second battle in the Avengers Endgame movie? Are you guys for Team Hulk or are you guys for Team Thanos? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We are going to follow up with another video further discussing this, so make sure you guys go ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications by clicking on that bell icon to never miss a single video. If you guys are excited for the Avengers Endgame movie, then be sure to go ahead and slap a big fat like down below. Tune back in for the next video, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.